With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And it's the Sixers to start out. Now here's Harden. Drives to the hoop. And Harden with the slam.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage, getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease.
Now here's Holiday. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And tonight, two veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you've got to beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Harden. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Inside. Here's Embiid. Nifty move. And it's good on the layup. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
You see why they go to Embiid in close. I mean, he's more than capable of getting it in the hoop.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Pass to Portis. Oh, Harris with the block.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Embiid with it. And Embiid throws it down.
Personal foul. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
That's green. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
You know, with Giannis on the floor, B.A., he's able to completely blow a team out on his own. I mean, he can take over a game with big-time performances. We've seen it.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
You know, with Giannis, as you said, Clark, the numbers he can put up are eye-popping.
Yeah, he can hit you for 40 points and 20 rebounds on any given night, not to mention how well he's grown as a passer. I mean, his assist totals and block shots typically are otherworldly as well.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass. And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
It's Portis, high post. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. For 3, Allen. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Danny Green.
Here's Maxey. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the basket is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Maxey, that's good.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Coming out to the floor for the 76ers.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what, we'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks and Steve. Give them a hand, fans, your Bucks and Steve.
On defense, the Sixers. Antetokounmpo outside. Second chance effort. Nice move. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Sixers leading. Harden can't hit.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, they get a hand on it.
Jordan Ward. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Harden. He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Sixers ahead. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go. And for those of you who have followed Harris, he's been in the league a decade now. Doesn't seem like it's been that long, but it has been, and he's rock solid.
That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go. The shot, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And over his 10 years, Clark, Harris has been remarkably reliable.
Yeah, he's as consistent as they come, B.A. He's going to score the ball, he'll rebound, he'll defend. I think he's better now at just making the next pass. And he does it all with a high degree of efficiency.
5 to shoot. Harden.
James Harden.
And Harden with the slam.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked by Embiid. Deflects the pass. Pass to Harris. Back to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And Embiid with the block.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
And the Bucks call time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Chris Middleton, a multiple All-Star, yet always seems like he flies under the radar. Coach Bud said with how steady and subtle his game is, both defensively and offensively, he's a heck of a player that sometimes I think is underappreciated. But guys, I'd offer, not by his teammates.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Back to Middleton. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Tries again. And Middleton finishes inside. Middleton's gotten his first points in this one.
Boy, I like the finesse and the focus that Middleton plays with. I mean, that's part of what allows him to finish off these tough hoops.
Three-pointer, Harden. And they'll get another chance.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Embiid from outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Exactly. Two top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding. Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, Giannis is taking it up a notch here, and he's always one of the more consistent players in the league, night in and night out, and he's getting it done tonight.
Middleton outside. Allen on the wing. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His second personal foul.
That one on Harris.
Second team foul.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Timeout call for Philadelphia.
Both teams will make substitutions. The first one falls. And the Bucks making a change here. So both free throws good from Allen.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to Bassi. Green with the ball. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Outside, Hill. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Sixers ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Antetokounmpo. He's good with a little jumper in close. Antetokounmpo's got 18 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And on many other teams, Chris Middleton would be the star, Clark, but he plays the Robin role pretty well.
Hey, I tell you what, B.A., there is nothing wrong. With being 1A on the marquee when you're playing next to Giannis. He's overshadowed by the media because of Giannis, but his game makes a lot of noise all over the NBA.
The Bucks making a switch here. The three is up. Here's Bassi. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Shot's good by Hill. Hill's got his first points of the game.
Man, it's nice to see Hill get busy down inside. And really quite remarkable how he finds ways to score in the thick of things. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
It's Hill with the drive. And a two-handed jam!
I think that's why Hill's teammates really like him. I mean, he gets to the hoop rapidly and really does it in a simple-looking fashion. Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass, just sailed it right out of bounds.
The 76ers making a switch here. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Antetokounmpo has got 20.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing he can find his teammates too.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher, so the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment, Allie. Interesting, thank you. On the attack, Green. Down low. Here's Embiid. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Fast break, Philadelphia. And Harden with the slam.
I don't think there's anybody better than Harden converting through contact. Superb in that area because he's crafty, he's strong, and he's skilled.
That's good from Harden. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Tipped away.
2 minutes remaining in the
Green with the ball.
2 minutes.
Picked up by Allen. Here's Embiid. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. In transition, here come the Bucks. Here's Portis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Portis has got 4 points this quarter.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Green for three. Drills it from deep.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
That's his second personal foul. Second team.
1:19 left in the third quarter here.
76ers.
Open look for Portis. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Portis has got 8 points.
And Middleton is just the total package, not just a scorer, but a terrific passer as well.
Maxey, that's good.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Outside Holiday. Pulls it. Middleton from the outside. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Sixers trailing. This for the tie. James Harden with a terrific move and the bucket. Harden's got 21 points in the game.
A guy like Harden makes a coach look really good. I mean, you can rely on him to consistently give you big scoring performances.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 24. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Harris misses.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. Here's Maxey.
An absolute force at both ends of the floor. That time, Holiday clamped down.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Bucks ahead. They're up by 2. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Here's Maxey. Pass to Millsap. Here's Harden. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Holiday. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And it's the Sixers with the ball. That gives them the lead. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
Harden drawing the double team. Shot clock at 6. Back to Thibault. Oh, great D that time from Portis. From deep three-point range. It's kept alive. From deep. And the basket by Holiday.
That's a nice up-tempo play from Holiday. Got the rock and didn't waste any time finding the shot.
Outside Harden. And there's the drive. And Harden with the slam.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
A low-maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream.
Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, "It's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays too, winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And the Bucks call time here. And because of his versatility, Grant, Harris can play alongside anyone in any lineup, in my opinion.
Well, I agree, B.A. I mean, big wing players who can shoot have never been more valuable. Harris can stretch you out, he can go back to the basket, and he can run the floor.
For your Bucks.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. To the inside. Middleton, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
To the paint. Embiid.
Joel Embiid.
It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Few players in the NBA strike fear into opponents, but Embiid is one of them because of his size, skill, and crazy strength.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bucks?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
To the middle. Antetokounmpo for three. And another three for Milwaukee.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
For three, here's Harris. Connects from downtown.
That's a big-time bucket from Harris. I mean, so cool, confident, and composed in these big moments. He's made for them.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His first personal foul. First team
And he
foul.
knocks down the first one.
A multiple-time MVP, the unique length of Giannis is impactful on both ends of the court. He's an absolute terror for opposing teams.
Embiid inside. Antetokounmpo with the block.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
1:56 left in the final quarter. Now Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
They'll pin that foul on Danny Green.
And you've got to be careful with Middleton down low. I mean, he's very talented at how he gets defenders to bite in the post.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
Here's Harden. It's tipped. To the left wing. Here's Holiday. Pass to Nora. Allen with it. Buries it from 3. Allen's got 6 points in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Danny Green keeping his cool right there. He's confident in his ability to perform when he needs to in the clutch.
Now Here's Holiday. Shoots over Maxey. Chalk up 2 there. And the Bucks lead by 8.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And here's Holiday. Five on the clock. The rebound by Embiid. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Three-pointer, Harden. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
I like seeing Middleton throw it down like that. Boy, he's a great athlete, and he finishes with a little style, too.
Harden from outside. That shot off the mark. Off target. So we see the Bucks get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Brooklyn Nets. And the jam by Brown.
Hardaway is a pure point guard, effective at not only creating for himself, but really good with his passing skills as well.
Here's Irving, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
No good from outside. Pass to Drummond. Rebounded by Mourning. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team.
And it's Miami's ball.
Into the lineup for your Knicks, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Here's Mashburn. Defended by Brown. Here's Hardaway. Oh, Drummond with the block.
You got to be careful shooting around Drummond. I mean, he has a really good knack for when to go for the blocks.
Irving is double to the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And here's Hardaway to the wing on the left. Pass to Mashburn. Here's Marley. Let's go with a three. Drummond grabs the miss. Brooklyn with the ball. Outside Irving. Down low. Stripped it away. Outside Brown to the paint. Here's Hardaway. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Drummond. Lets it fly. Here's Irving. Deflected.
How about the reach of Mourning? Very impressive and very long, too. An elite shot blocker. Does a good job timing his jump. Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Back to Hardaway. Takes a three. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
3.
Hardaway's got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
On the wing, Curry. Pass to Irving. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
First quarter.
A minute 53 left to play in the first. Left side, Brown. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Goes up off the inbound. Some solid defense from Drummond. Brooklyn trailing. And here's Curry for three. And he buries his first look.
This is why you pay Seth Curry the big contract, the big money. His range is unlimited.
And Miami has possession. Pass to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Now Drummond. Oh, and the dunk by Drummond.
Wow, Andre Drummond getting fancy, firing his team up with that monster throwdown.
For three, Hardaway. Drummond grabs the miss. And stolen by Hardaway. There's 39 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Mourning. Oh, Drummond with a block. Back to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Over Irving. Oh, nice shot by Brown. Brown's got his third basket on the night right there. Outside, Brown. Back to Irving. Inside. Here's Drummond. Here's Aldridge. Pass to Drummond. The shot from the low post is good. Drummond's got 6.
Boy, Aldridge commands so much defensive attention. There's bound to be somebody open on every possession, and this time, LaMarcus finds it.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Heat. They lead by a bucket. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
Oh, it's blocked by Aldridge.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
Irving for 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Mashburn. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Outside Irving. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
The drive by Irving. Poke loose. And stolen by Hardaway. Ahead. Here's Marley. Rebounded by the Nets. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Here's Mourning. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a man a second late.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Irving for 3. They double-team Curry. Tipped. Here's Mashburn. Claxton with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Brown. No good. Good D by Hardaway. And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Heat substitution.
The Heat with the lead. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Marley. Drills it from deep.
Dan Marley.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And here's Mills from the arc. Fires in the triple. Mills has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Mashburn. Here's Austin. Hardaway on the wing. He's got 5. Austin's shot is good.
Assisted by.
And the Heat lead by 4.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Here's the 3. To the middle. Jacks up a 3. It doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. Pass to Griffin. Now Mills. And here's Brown. Driving to the basket. Here's Griffin. Goes up again. Got a hand on it. Here's Marley. Defended by Brown. Here's Crotty. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3. Brooklyn trailing. On the wing, Curry. Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. The steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Crotty. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Oh, it's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. That's how you beat the clock. Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Whew. That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Crotty. And a miss there on the triple.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Now here's Irving. He drops it from range. Irving's got 5 now.
Boy, his flair for the spectacular has you holding your breath every time Kyrie has the ball.
Pass to Crotty. Out to the right wing. Oh, got a piece of it. Griffin right side. And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A big group substitution here for Miami.
And for the Heat, Alonzo Mourning, P.J. Brown.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half.
Hardaway.
Pass to Mashburn. Outside Hardaway. Here's Mourning. All sorts of time. No good. A bit long that time.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's Irving. The kick out to Johnson. Goes up on the wing. Miami grabs the miss.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Outside Irving. Here's Claxton. He got a piece of it. They recover it. Clock at 2. Buries it down low. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, Kyrie is an absolute magician inside. It's obvious that he works on his finishing, but he works on big guy drills too. That makes him even more impossible to deal with. I don't know if we've seen a better finisher in the history of the game that's 6'5" or short.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Tim Hardaway has a really nice skill set. A nightly double-double threat thanks to his scoring and dime-dropping ability.
Pass to Mourning. To the inside. Three-pointer. Marley with the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Aldridge. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
How about that for the old up fake? Aldridge knows exactly how to get a defender off his feet.
And so Aldridge nails them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Brown. Outside Hardaway. Grant, left side. Pass to Brown. Wide open. Drummond grabs the miss. Outside Curry. Now Drummond. Outside Irving. Irving is doubled. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Irving's got 9 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Brooklyn with the ball. Following the bucket by the Heat. And they're able to recover. Drummond with the bucket.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Outside Irving. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. It's rebounded by Grant. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Brown. Outside for Grant. He tries for three. Brooklyn with the board. Outside Irving. Driving inside. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Heat. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here are the Heat. Pass to Askins. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Miami.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Irving is doubled. Pass to Aldridge. Irving goes in. Hardaway comes with a double. Just 2 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. The shot by Johnson, no good. Here's Marley. Here's Mourning. He's covered by Curry. Down low. Here's Mashburn. Drops in the short one. And the Heat lead by 8.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
One minute in now in the fourth quarter. Irving with it. Irving is doubled. Pass to Drummond. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
You know, this is where you want to get Drummond the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
And the basket by Askins. here's Irving. Outside Curry. Aldridge with it. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Drummond. Rebounded by Mourning. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now here's Brown. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Crotty. Shot clock at 6. Miami, no good that time either.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Brown for 3. Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Really a good decision turning to Drummond in this spot. Needing a big basket, and he goes and gets it.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to hear the Heat coach going over their plan during the break. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Good shot, going bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Claxton. Beyond the arc. To the paint. And here's Drummond. Nice move. And Drummond with the jam.
Everything the big man does is working right now. It's Andre Drummond's night. Keep that ball coming to him.
Here's Mashburn. A minute and a half left in the final quarter. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. A minute 29 left in the game. Pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. A nice shot by Mashburn.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's Brown. And Brooklyn again with a bucket. It's stolen by Drummond. Outside Mills. Pass to Brown. Now here's Irving. He'll tie it up. The shot no good.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
And he gets that one.
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
Here's Mashburn. To the middle. Here's Mourning.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now here's Irving. And here's Mills from the arc. Count it! Oh! An enormous three-pointer!
You can count on a veteran like Mills when the stakes are this high. He's not going to be bothered by the pressure.
Pass to Marley. Here's Mourning. And we are headed to overtime. A do-or-die defensive stop, and they came up big. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. And so off the tip, it's Miami. No shortage of excitement here as we're officially underway in overtime. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Outside Irving. And they doubled up Irving. Pass to Brown. To take the lead. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Claxton, defended by Brown. And here is Irving. From deep. That shot off.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Pass to Mashburn. Here's Mourning. Back to Brown. They double team Brown. Shoots over Brown. The shot won't fall. The Nets with the lead. Here's Irving. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, gets the ball on the way down. What a call that could turn out to be.
Just over a minute into overtime here. Right side Hardaway. Here's Mourning. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Boy, the interior game of Mourning, really strong, solid, excellent at getting quality shots in close.
And they doubled up Irving. Back to Brown. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 5. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
You know, with Drummond's free throw history, teams aren't afraid to get physical with him inside. I mean, they'll send him to the line before they give him an easy look.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Hitting all your free throws at the end is huge in this league. So many games are decided by razor-thin margins.
Here's Mourning to the wing, right side. Pass to Marley. Back to Hardaway. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
52 seconds left in overtime. And here's Mills for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Marley. To tie it up. Keeps it alive. Boy, hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. Irving is doubled. Here's Claxton. Blocked. They retain possession. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. And it's Hardaway on the take to take the lead. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
That's great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can energize your team.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Guys, your thoughts?
And there's not enough time to catch and shoot, so they'll have to tip it in off the inbound pass.
Let's get him out there.
So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce,
Welcome to Philadelphia, everyone, as the 76ers get ready to defend home court in the Eastern Conference. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. This game is part of the travel schedule for Milwaukee. They're free-falling right now, piling up loss after loss. We'll see if they can bounce back.
Yeah, and they're going through right now one of those situations that's just difficult to deal with. Doubt begins to really creep in when the losses continue to mount, and then you can have splintering, which doesn't help the situation.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Here we are, Clark, at the midway point of the season. Lots of guys banged up. Is it hard to decide for a player when to play through an injury and when to sit?
Yeah, you know, so many factors to consider there, Kevin. I mean, is the injury going to get worse by you trying to play? Is it a matter of pain tolerance and you won't do any additional damage? So that's the delicate dance you're trying to figure out when you're considering playing while not being 100%. The biggest one to me is obviously, is it a long-term impact if you continue to play?
Chalk up two there.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Down low. Embiid lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Even when the defense is there, I mean, Embiid still knows how to score.
By three, Middleton out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. On the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the Golden State Warriors are ready for this thing to get started. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action, along with
This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it's Miami. And finished off by Adebayo.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Duncan Robinson.
Robinson gets the bucket. Harden with it. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Millsap outside. Off the mark there with a three. Outside Robinson. And just over a minute played here to start the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Pass to Harden. To the inside. Here's Embiid. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Powerful move by Embiid right there. He makes beating the defense look easy.
Robinson on the wing. Fires the three. That shot off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Miami, no good that time either. Outside Harden. Out to Harris. Pass to Millsap. That's tipped. Back to Harden. Here's Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Over Tucker. Embiid can't hit.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And here's Lowry from the arc.
Kyle Lowry.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. Grant, you won Rookie of the Year. You feel that a rookie wall is a real thing this time of the season?
I think it is, B.A. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but 30 games versus 82 games is a serious difference. The physicality of the NBA can also wear down a rookie.
And the basket by Embiid.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Now here's Harden. .144 left in the first. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Duncan Robinson.
I'd simply say Butler likes to finish with force at the rim. Show us what you got, Jimmy Bucket.
Pass to Millsap. Here's the three. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Lowry drives in. Joel Embiid with the board.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Now here's Millsap. Outside Harden. from deep three-point range. The shot no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Here's Robinson, and that one's long.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Maxey. 5 on the clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And another miss by Philadelphia. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Sixers ahead, up 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Miami trailing.
And you look at Harden's endurance, able to give 100% night in and night out. And he plays as many minutes as you need.
Here's Butler.
Now, the shooters get nervous when Embiid is nearby. Exceptional at contesting any shot within his reach, and even some that look like they're out of his reach.
Inside. Tipped away. Fast break Miami. Here's Strus. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. You know, Grant, watching Harden, he always seems to be in attack mode.
And he's consistent about it too, B.A. A lot of guys are aggressive in spurts. Harden is looking to make a play every moment he's on the floor.
And it's Maxey missing.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Adebayo up top. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Strus with the bucket.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And Harden with the slam.
And Harden, absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
Pass to Butler. Now Adebayo. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And here we go, the Heat fast break. 13 feet out. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Adebayo's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Miami.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Outside Harden. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency, and many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
The Sixers trailing. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Maxey, here we go. Outside for Green. That three's off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Hero. Rebound by the 76ers.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Down low. Here's Dedmon. And he slams it in one-handed.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Green for three. It's rebounded by Dedmon. The Heat with the lead. Here's Strus. And he dunks it down.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Korkmaz. Back to Maxey. To the middle. Here's Niang. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Niang's got his first 2 points.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And the first half. Comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Heat out in front, leading by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Green with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. Fires the three. And Green good for 3. Green's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Robinson on the wing. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. He shoots. Pass to Tucker. 5 to shoot. Here's Butler. Oh, great D that time from Harris.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. To the paint. And it's blocked by Embiid.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Thibault with it. Outside, Green. For the lead. Drills it from deep. Green's got his second bucket on the night. And Butler in his career, Graham, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Heat on D. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. Here's Harden. And he can't bank that one in.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Butler can't get it to go.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Harris outside. Harden. Pass to Thibault. Lets it go from deep. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Outside Harden. Looking to get it going. And the layup is up and in. Harden's got 9.
Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
Here's Butler. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. The 3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. He's got 5.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Back to Thibault. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill. Incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Pass to Butler. Here's Dedmon. And there's another one for the Heat.
Well, that's a good job by Butler surveying the floor. He spots an opening and sets the shooter up for success there.
To the right side. To the inside. Harris's shot is good. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring. Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Robinson. Down low. Here's Lowry. And it's blocked by Thibault. Miami, no good that time either.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
First one falls for him.
Harden's career, as we all know, is littered with huge stats, but he recently became the first player in NBA history to post a 30-point triple-double in a debut game with a new team.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Fires in the triple. Lowry's got 7 points in the game. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Dedmon. Outside Robinson. To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Back to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. And Harden with the slam.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Pass to Dedmon. Inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Wayne Dedmon.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
The Sixers trailing. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his third foul of the game.
You know, when you're trailing, you can't afford mistakes, and he's made a few of them tonight.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Robinson. From deep. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Harden with the drive. And then Harden with the jam.
So far, Harden having his way on offense. The defense has to try something different.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Back to Robinson. The three ball. Buries it from three. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Draining his first three of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
The Heat making a switch here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He said, quote, "We are within striking distance. This is where we take over and turn this game into our favor. Let's go get it."
Thank you for that, Allie. Philadelphia calls timeout. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
And here's Harden. Harris outside. Outside Harden. Pass to Bassi. Outside Thibault. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Now here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Thibault. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Out to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. No one near him. Offensive rebound. Now Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. Just 4 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The 76ers making a switch here. Now Philadelphia with it. Trailing by 4. .149 left in the final quarter. And it's Harden penetrating. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Outside Butler. Here's Adebayo. Banked it in off the glass.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And it's a 7-point Heat lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
Harden fires away from outside. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering and producing down the stretch.
Back to Robinson. And the Heat, another 3.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Lowry. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Lowry.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And Butler with the block.
He's one of the most feared wing defenders in the league. Butler rejecting the shot. Beautiful.
For 3, Robinson.
Duncan Robinson.
And again, Miami with a triple.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Now here's Ingram. And there's the call on Mason Plumlee. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Shot clock at 3. McCollum. And with the All-Star break coming up, Grant, I got to ask you, what do you think of the format changes?
You know what? At first, I was a little apprehensive about the change, but it's really made the game more competitive, that's for sure. So it's so much fun to see everyone crank it up to full gear for a stretch there at the end and give the fans a show.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Now here's Graham. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. McCollum's shot is off.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
There's Ball with a 3. McCollum pulls it in. Here's New Orleans. Outside Ingram. Tipped.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
Jacks up a 3. And C.J. McCollum with the 3. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for New Orleans.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Now here's Rozier. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
That's his first personal foul.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the Lakers facing the New Orleans Pelicans.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Graham for three. Erickson grabs the board. Here's Goodrich. Pass to Baylor. Here's Goodrich. Over Jones. And Devontae Graham is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Goodrich. Shot clock at 5. And it's blocked. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Baylor. Here's Chamberlain. Inside. Lots of room. Nice jump shot.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
For three, McCollum.
3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
Here's Chamberlain. Knocked away. Now the Pelicans in transition. Jones' shot is good.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Chamberlain. Pass to West. Here's Baylor. Here's Erickson. Here's Chamberlain. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Jones misses.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
For three, McCollum.
2 minutes remaining.
The Lakers in the lead.
2 minutes.
There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter. And there's a 3-second violation. 1:52 left in the first. Takes a 3. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Baylor.
Elgin Baylor.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
McCollum outside. Tipped away. 3-pointer. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime.
Here's Erickson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 5 to shoot. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. 56 seconds left in the first quarter here. Jones with the block. There's McCollum with the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Over to the left wing. To the inside. Baylor. Pass to West. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Back to McCollum. The three. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Jones. Tipped. It's a tie game in New Orleans. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Back to Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
And we're going to have a jump ball. And the Lakers with possession here. Let's go with a three. Sinks it from distance. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots weren't dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more.
The Lakers call timeout.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
The Lakers trail. Pass to Hetzel. Down low. Here's Miller. Here's McCarter. Oh, he tries a three. Can't get it to drop. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. And that one's good. Ingram's got 7 points.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
To the middle. Here's Miller. Got a hand on it.
Heads-up defensive play by Jonas Valanciunas. Be alert, be aware, be always ready to send it back.
Out to McCollum. Puts up a three. And another three for New Orleans.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Pass to Goodrich. Here's Erickson. McCollum defends. Clock at 6. Here's West. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Yep, that one goes. And it's a 12-point Pelican lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Substitution for your Pelican.
They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. Here's Chamberlain. And he lays it up and in. He has 6.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
McCollum with it. 9 points in the game. A minute 42 left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, Chamberlain pulls it in.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Pass to West. Here's Chamberlain. Here's Erickson. Second shot opportunity.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Hayes. Back to McCollum. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And Hayes comes to help. And stolen by Hayes.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Ingram. Here he goes. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the 3 balls weren't falling early on. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside Ingram. 1 second left. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's New Orleans leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Back to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Lets a 3 fly. And that's good. Ingram for 3. Ingram's got 12 points in the game.
Well, that's why Ingram has been an all-star. He gives your team spacing, and he doesn't need the rock to score.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. Here's New Orleans. 8-point game. Outside Ingram. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
To the left wing. Pass to Goodrich. Fires the three. Pelicans cleared away.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
That was sweet, guys. The hustle, the grit. Didn't back down from pursuing the board at all.
Here's Chamberlain. He's defended by Hayes. Here's Chamberlain. 6 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. West misses.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Yes, it's good. 13 points in the game.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Outside Ingram. Back to Hayes. The shot off that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Moving it up. Pass to Baylor. Here's West. The three is up.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Ingram. Erickson grabs the board. The Lakers trail. 3 on 3. Here's Baylor. To the paint. Pass to Chamberlain.
2 minutes remaining.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Ingram.
Lakers 5. Wilt Chamberlain.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Now Graham. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's good for 2.
He sees his man has the angle on the interior and drops a dime right there.
And Hayes comes to help. Poke loose. And it's the Pelicans on the break. For 3. Here's Murphy. Outside for Ingram. With the drive. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Moving so well at 6'8", Ingram can be a lot to handle, especially on the drive.
Pass to Goodrich. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3. He has 7.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Down low. Here's Baylor. Here's West. Launches a 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
For 3.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Inside. Hayes. The shot. And another basket for New Orleans.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Baylor. Here's West. Three-pointer.
Jerry West.
And here's Ingram. Shoots. And another basket for New Orleans.
The crafty play there by Ingram, using the pull-up jumper to beat the defense.
And we've reached the end of the third. Pelicans ahead, up 4. And when we And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's West. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's West. Here's Erickson. Just 3 to shoot. Fires from deep. Kept alive. Oh, from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
3.
And they're giving up way too many second chance points.
Here's McCollum. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Goes back up. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. To take the lead. And it's Erickson missing. New Orleans in the lead. Back to McCollum. To the middle. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Look, to steal a line from you up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
To tie it up. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They held a 12-point lead earlier. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Right wing. Now here's McCollum. Tries to break his ice. Count that bucket. And now a 5-point Pelican lead.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Goodrich. Here's West. McCollum with a steal. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
So much of the NBA is about pick-and-roll opportunities, and who better than Jonas Valanciunas to roll to the cup?
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. McCollum outside. On the wing, Snell. Back to McCollum. 4 on the clock.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Pass to West. Here's Goodrich. Here's Baylor. Here's Erickson. Off target from outside.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
There's McCollum with the 3.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Boy, not on the same page there. In a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The Lakers trail. Pass to Goodrich. Here's Chamberlain. Valanciunas covering. Here's Chamberlain. Here's Goodrich. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's New Orleans now. Outside Grant. Pass to Ingram. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shots blocked. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. From deep. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. Lakers on D. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. McCollum right side. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, they need this.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Goodrich. Out to the wing. To the inside. Ingram with the ball. From deep three-point range. Here's Valanciunas. Yes!
Wow, stepping up in critical moments. Jonas Valanciunas late in the ballgame, not shying away from the pressure.
And so it's New Orleans winning this one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside... This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Harden into the lane. Harris misses.
And, of course, Canadian-born Brandon Clark grew up in Phoenix. He played at San Jose State, then transferred to Gonzaga. A few stops on his way to the association.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Now here's Harden. And you look at the numbers, currently around. And dual citizenship for Brandon Clark, Canadian and the U.S. That Canadian national team is looking to be a force.
And don't forget, his father is Jamaican, so who knows? Bottom line, he's got some options when it comes to international play.
Here's Harden. On the take. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Morant. To the middle. Back to Adams. Over to the left wing. Second shot opportunity. And scoring inside is Morant.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Harden from outside. And the 76ers another three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And you look at Harden's endurance, able to give 100% night in and night out. And he plays as many minutes as you need. That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Down low. 5 to shoot. Back to Morant. Shoots over Embiid. Morant, no good. You know, Grant, watching Harden, he always seems to be in attack mode.
And he's consistent about it too, B.A. A lot of guys are aggressive in spurts. Harden is looking to make a play every moment he's on the floor.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Oh, Morant with the block. And they get it back. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Embiid from outside. He drops it from range. Embiid's got 6.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Harris drives in. Pass to Korkmaz. They get it again. Korkmaz on the wing. Jacks up a 3. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Back to Morant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Harden misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Morant, no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Knocked away. And stolen by Melton.
Joel Embiid.
And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Embiid knocks it loose.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
A low-maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream.
And he makes the first.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
Here's Bane. Pass to Tillman. Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's Bane. Up top, Anderson. Clock at 6. Back to Jackson. It's hauled in by the Sixers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
And so it's Philadelphia going into the break up 12. And their defense. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. Now off the inbound. And it's laid in by Jackson. Jackson's gotten his first bucket of the night. Three-pointer, Harden. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And with the All-Star break coming up, Grant, I got to ask you, what do you think of the format changes?
You know what? At first, I was a little apprehensive about the change, but it's really made the game more competitive, that's for sure. So it's so much fun to see everyone crank it up to full gear for a stretch there at the end and give the fans a show.
Harden with it. 10 points for him. Korkmaz on the wing. Back to Harden. Pass to Embiid. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. Slowly building up steam. Hit one from range in the first. He's hit 2 here in the second.
Tillman. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
Outside, Anderson. And again, Memphis no good.
Desmond Bain.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Outside, Harden. Harden drawing the double team. And the layup is good. Harden's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Clark, Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
Massey can't get it to go. Pass to Williams. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Massey. And here's Harden. He's got 17. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. The Sixers again can't hit. Here's Clark. The 9-footer's on the mark. Clark's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Pass to Harden. Up top, Millsap. To the paint. Here's Bassey. Outside for Harden. Offensive rebound. Here's Korkmaz. Tries again. Harden misses. There's 25 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Morant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Paul Millsap.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
And Morant drops them both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Pass to Millsap. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that
game. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And here are the Sixers now. At one point, they led by 16. Now here's Harden. Pass to Bassey. Back to Harden. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Embiid inside. He has 6. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
You know, we see Embiid operate a lot from the perimeter, but he is clearly at his best owning the paint.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Here's Harden. Driving inside. And then Harden with the jam.
You know, the competitive spirit of Harden comes through on a night like this in attack mode from the opening tip. Never letting up, never giving the defense the upper hand.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. The 76ers making a switch here.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
And there's the Embiid. That's his 3rd foul of the game. To the inside. Shot's good by Morant. Morant's got 6 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Shot clock at 6. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
Brandon Clark.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Embiid. 2 points. That one goes. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
And he comes up with a bucket.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff.
Brandon Clark.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Here's Maxey. Denied by Morant. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Harris with the drive. And he banks in the layup. And the 76ers lead by 11.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Morant drops them both. 1:02 left in the third quarter. And Maxey, here we go. Pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And the slashing Embiid is impossible to match up with. Terrific at cutting off the ball after the screen.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And the 76ers making a change here. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
You know, he may lack some of the explosiveness that other bigs have, but Embiid still very difficult to stop when he makes up his mind to drive it.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Hangs. Tries again. And he lays it in. Embiid's got 27.
I know it's a tall task, but you got to box out Embiid. It's really that simple, because if you don't, he's going to make you pay.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
That's tipped. Pass to Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. That's 29 for him.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Philadelphia 76ers. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Clark left side. Oh, Clark with the slam.
They must have fallen asleep defensively. How else do you explain an easy dunk right off the inbounds pass?
And Harris throws it down.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Harden. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Brandon Clark.
You know, there's a reason Harden's at or near the leaders in free throws attempted every season. You know, he's really honed in on that ability to draw fouls. He's made it virtually an art form.
Jackson on the wing. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Pass to Millsap. The shake. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, I like seeing Millsap sell that pump fake. He's very effective at drawing the foul once that defender has bid on the fake.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Tillman. He can't get that one to fall. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Harden from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Left side Anderson. The 3 from Bane. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Here's Harden. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Jones with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. Pass to Bane. Jackson on the wing. Here's Tillman. And Millsap pulls it down.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies. Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Here's Maxey. Over Jones. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got his first 2 points.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be to tighten up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Both good from the line that time. And here are the 76ers. 15-point game. Inside. Embiid. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Embiid's got 31 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Harden. Grizzlies with the rebound. To the middle. Down low. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
You know, the unselfish attitude Harden has helps his team. Awesome at moving the ball. I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Pass to Embiid. No good with the triple.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Harden from outside. Counted from distance. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the 76ers.
You know, we talk about this often. Second chance points can be the difference between winning and losing.
Yeah, they hit the offensive glass with a purpose and made the most of those extra touches.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Joel Embiid.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Shakes him. And Harris throws it down.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
.41 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Left side, Morant. And he drives in. And they'll get another chance. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Adams.
Steven Adams.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
Ja Morant.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
Harden, deep three-point land. Adams grabs the miss. Melton outside. Clark in the post. And that one drops.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.